So, in the past, I've talked about how one of my motivation for bulking is, aside from looking good and having an aesthetic body, was to protect others and myself. If you're wondering where did that video went, I actually archived it or set it on only me because I don't know. Maybe I found it cringe that I want to be a threat in a sense. But I have a story to tell you. Last Sunday, this Sunday of January, New Year, it's kind of funny because it's New Year. I was jumped. I was attacked by a group of guys. It started at like one guy and one motorcycle, and they are on a tandem, and one guy accused me of, are you the one who was messing with my girl or something? He told me that over and over. And bear in mind, I don't know him. I've never saw his face before. So I was confused, and I got out from the gym that time. I didn't have my bike, which is sucks because that's why I was targeted by those dudes. So I was tired. I was really sleepy. So I was genuinely baffled in the first place. Then he started being aggressive towards me, you know, getting close to me and all. And I realized how many mistakes I did. First was, of course, at that time it's like 2 a.m. And what am I doing walking around a bridge at 2 a.m.? Yes, I came from the gym, but I did not have my bike, so that's why I was walking. So there, and it was like being aggressive, and he pushed me on my shoulder, and that was my biggest mistake. I talked recently. I just finished my workout. I talked to a boxing coach in this gym that I am going to, a fancy nice gym. The My biggest mistake was I hesitated. I told him I hesitated in striking the guy because I was confused. And he was really close to me. I could elbow strike him at the jaw at that time, but I did it. I let him punch me first, which is my biggest mistake. He punched me and he punched me, and I'm still hesitating about whether to punch him back or fight back. It got to a point where his other buddy managed to get up and both attack me at the same time. Since this was not my first time experiencing this kind of stuff of getting jumped. Because bear in mind, why I lost my teeth was because I was attacked before by three men, but that fight or that incident was entirely my fault because I went into that fight. So this time I was completely innocent. I was just minding my own business, and then some dude wanted to start a fight for no reason. Maybe he was high or just wanted to find a victim, and they set their eyes on me. They punched me a lot in my back, in my head, but based on my instinct, I managed to block some of their punches. I avoided getting attacked or punched in the face and the neck or in the jaw. I went for a high guard in that time, and although I managed to defend my jaw and I did not get knocked out despite of I was outnumbered and I was being attacked by them simultaneously. My coach, this boxing coach, Coach James, told me that I still did something wrong. I did not attack, and I just blocked and defended and defended. Yeah, I got out of that barrage of punches they were throwing at me, but they still managed to hurt me. Although, as you can see, it was just a few days ago. It's currently Tuesday at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. And it happened on like Sunday, 2 a.m. So, you know, I'm not afraid because I know God is with me and I was favored by Him. I did not get stabbed or anything. I even asked if I have some very major injury on my face, but I did not have any. Was one of the worst thing I had was like a bursted capillaries at that time, and since I was attacked, and I decided to go into the main road despite of the vehicles, I was scratched. But I'm thankful that I did not die. Coach James was telling me that I was lucky, quote unquote, but I don't believe in luck. That I did not get stabbed or anything. Because he told me that it was really dangerous back then. It was really late, and there are several of them, and luckily he told me they didn't stab you or anything. You could have died right there. He said. Next time he told me that you should not hesitate it, regardless. Because in my mind, I was wondering, was it wrong if I hit them, if I strike first? I mean, he contacted me. There's a contact. He pushed me a bit, and I did not strike, even though I have the right to strike, right? So I was thinking about that after that, thinking about, should I have hit him? Did I do something wrong? Yeah, I did not get seriously injured and all. Yeah, I learned a lot from that boxing coach, Coach James. And actually, right now, I'm gonna admit it. I'm gonna own it. I hide that video because I was afraid of what people were gonna think of me once they saw this video. Of I wanna get big, I wanna bulk up, I wanna get stronger, and someday learn how to fight because I want to protect others. At that video, I was telling a story about how some dude who was creepy was catcalling in a motorcycle, catcalling my girl something. Because I think he did not see me as a threat. Because I'm like 63 kilos, this body fat percentage. I'm pretty strong, but some people judge by appearance, right? And I'm not very big. I am aesthetic, but I'm not that very big. I'm a bit strong, but uh, also I've learned that I was right. Getting big will actually help you get into danger less, or people will avoid to or hesitate in a sense to attack you because you look threatening. And that's why I train my neck, right? And Coach James told me that there's some psychological aspects to these kind of things where if you're intimidating, if I manage to fight at that time and knock at least one of the dudes in there, some of them could probably hesitated to punch me or jump me. And yeah, that was my biggest mistake. I hesitated. I could blame how tired I am, but it's really I hesitated in acting fast. I was not alert. So I got humbled, you know, not only by the thing that happened to me that night, but by Coach James. And actually, he told me that he wants us to, he wants me to, he recommended me to get into a fight, beginner's fight. So I don't know. We'll see about that. One thing I've been thinking about was how can I bulk up and learn how to fight. And I told him, Coach James, even though I'm trying to bulk and right now I cannot afford or I'm not able to get a coach and actually train punching and all, I told him, can I just do the bag and would that get me better or help me? Of course he did. He said, because recently I've been focusing too much on, you know, lifting, which is very, very good, right? And getting big, but having that muscle memory to strike, I think I need to get it a part of my discipline to do it daily, weekly. So just I could. It's just muscle memory in me, so I won't hesitate again. Because yes, right now it's just me. I was in danger, but what if my love, my loved ones, my family, my mother, my brother, my friends, my lover, my wife, my future wife. So right now, I'm gonna admit it with no shame anymore. I'm gonna own it. I wanna get bigger and stronger, capable in my physicality, not only for my looks or how attractive I look, but because I want to protect others, I want to protect myself and be stronger. That's that's why I do this weird exercise. That's why I do this video to, help you get what I'm pursuing, right? Or help you do this as well. So there's that. I just finished my workout. It's 2 a.m. But right now I have a bike, so I'll still be alert. What if those guys that jumped me was looking for me again? Part two. But going home. I have a bike right now, so it will be probably quick. I'll have some quick meal and then go to sleep. Anyways, it's been a while since I posted a video, but it's time to stop procrastinating all of the things I wanted to do. Actually, put in the work and work on the vision God gave me. So, thank you. See you again in the next one.